PWA fans, it's the Wild Irish Riley Rose in the first round to crown a new #1 contender for the U.S. title against Kevin Cruet. Spoiler alert, I'm winning.
This contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my left, at a weight of 175 pounds, from the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Wild Irish Riley Rose. His opponent weighs in tonight at 222 pounds, from right here in Lancaster, Ohio. He is the real deal, Kevin Cruet! All right, fans, getting things started here on another great episode of Premier Wrestling Alliance. Thank you for joining us, PWA Ohio, on YouTube. If you want to go back and relive 2018, we've got a year's worth of great action for you to relive, but we're starting off 2019 with a very important match. Two of the four men battling it out to become #1 contender for the United States Championship. Real deal Kevin Cruet, Riley Rose, squaring off the first of two matches that we will see tonight. We'll bring you the finals on our next edition. We also got a big main event in store for you. We'll tell you all about that as the program rolls along here, fans, but let's get into this match. They lock up. Rose forces Cruet back into the corner, but does not provide the clean break. Oh, you're not going to intimidate Kevin Cruet by posing. He just goes for that amateur wrestling takedown. This is a big opportunity for both of these men. Kevin Cruet put together a string of victories towards the tail end of 2019. Riley Rose impressed many fans and members of the championship committee. Oh, look at this, right into the crossface. But Rose able to counter, turns it into a pinning combination. Just about a half a count away from advancing. As we said, the finals that we will present to you on our next edition. Oh, shoulder tackle. Through it with the advantage. Oh, catches Riley out of that leapfrog. Where's he going with him? Just drives him down with the big power slam. Great counter there by Rose. A little bit of extra momentum. Connects with that shin kick right to the sternum. Oh! Running shooting star there. We knew this was going to be a very back and forth battle. We saw these two men matched up in the bracket. Rose doing a great job of keeping Kevin Cruet grounded. But the real deal finds his way back to his feet. Oh, comes up with that backdrop driver. Tremendous impact on that maneuver. You can see Riley still staggered. Oh my! Huge suplex. But Cruet neglected to hook the leg. And that was most likely what made the difference in enabling Rose to live to fight on in this crucial contest. Knife edge chop. Listen to the sound of that. What a great crowd we've got here in the PWA arena for tonight's action. Oh, Rose had that scouted. Now sends Cruet back into the corner, comes in with the shoulder tackle. Fisherman suplex. Could be it right here. Perfect execution on that suplex. No pun intended, but not enough to put the young Cruet away. Into the fireman's carry. We've seen Kevin Cruet finish several opponents from that position, but he gets taken out at the knees. This Riley Rose is developing quite a bit of a mean streak. Goes for the clover leaf. But Cruet might be able to, if he can just reach out and grab that bottom rope, he'll force a break. Rose trying to do everything he can to keep this in the center of the ring, but the determination of Kevin Cruet helps him reach that bottom rope, force the break. Oh, Rose distracted. Got his back turned to his opponent, arguing with the referee. Wasting time. And it might have cost him. Rolling Death Valley driver. Floats over, hooks the leg. This could be it for Riley Rose. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Real Deal Kevin Cruet. Great victory for Kevin Cruet. Moves on to the finals of our tournament to declare a new #1 contender We'll find out who his opponent is later in the broadcast, fans. Right now, we're going to go to a quick break, but stick around. We've got much more to come. Big 3-on-2 match in our main event. Don't miss it. PWA fans, Aaron Hurt here with you. If you like what you are seeing on YouTube, then don't miss the opportunity to see the action live and in person. The first Saturday of every month at the PWA Arena, 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster. Premier Wrestling Alliance is in action, plus select dates in towns near you. Check out PWAOhio.com for tickets for not just the arena events, but all events. Arena events start at $5. And that's PWAOhio.com for all of your ticket information. PWA fans joined at this time by franchise player Chris Cruet, one of 4 men given the very prestigious opportunity to battle it out to determine a new #1 contender for the PWA United States Championship. Now, your son is also entered into this tournament, already victorious in his match. Should you be successful, you two would then face off to see who advances to that title opportunity. It's got to be very difficult to go into a match. What could lie ahead? What's on your mind thinking about the possibility of facing your own son?
Well, first things first, I want to congratulate my son, Kevin Cruet, the real deal Kevin Cruet, on winning his match against Riley Rose to advance in the #1 contendership tournament. I guess I can't say I'm surprised. Nick Stevens putting together a tournament and laying it out just the way he did. So the opportunity, the possibility will be there to have his father and son go one-on-one. Aaron, I don't know how I'm going to react. I've got Bjorn coming up, and I plan on winning that match, and then we'll just see how it goes.
I don't think that the mind games of Nick Stevens will be nearly enough to drive a wedge within the Cruet family. At this point, what I can do is wish you the best of luck in your upcoming match and the best of luck with what may lie ahead.
I appreciate it. Aaron Hurt, and fans, stay tuned, and we'll see what happens.
There you have it. Franchise player Chris Cruet battling it out with 4 other men to determine a new #1 contender for the PWA United States Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most exciting segment in PWA history. Brought to you in part by your PWA Tag Team Champions, The Dish with Vicious and Delicious.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is the holiday season, and Vicious and Delicious, well, we're in a bit of a giving mood, so we're going to give you all a gift tonight. We're going to give you the gift of one of our favorite men. I'm sure he's one of your favorite too. Please join me in welcome. He's jolly, he's big, he's Saint Nick Stevens.
Nick Stevens, let me just start by saying thank you for the gift that you gave LA Cordova and gorgeous Morgan Taylor. More importantly, the gift that you gave all of our fans here in attendance tonight. And that is the gift of The Dish with Vicious and Delicious.
Gentlemen, I could not have picked 2 greater men to hold this show than yourselves. Congratulations on the best talk show sports entertainment has offered.
Well, I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, Nick Stevens, since we've got you here, 2018 was a banner year for the Premier Wrestling Alliance. and for the Vicious and Delicious as well. So I gotta ask you, what's next in 2019? What do you got planned?
What's next in 2019? Let me tell you, 2019 is huge. I have a very large stack of resumes just waiting on my desk for me to look at. Some of them will get signed, most of them will get turned away. Gentlemen, 2019 is going to be a very exciting year for the Premier Wrestling Alliance.
Well, let me just tell you how excited I am for the next year here in Premier Wrestling Alliance, and how excited and honored Gorgeous Morgan Taylor and LA Cordova are to lead the PWA into the new year as your reigning and defending PWA Hey, security. There appears to be a homeless man here in attendance.
No. Wait,
That's
not a homeless man.
Segment here, but
that's Brian Blade. Brian Blade.
The fans recognize him. Men on stage certainly do. That is.
I think he's trying to talk to you. I think he has some things he needs to say.
Brian, unfortunately, I can't hear you over this crowd.
I hope we get to
so
hear
if you want
from
to
him.
go ahead and come on up, let's talk.
Hey, come on. Look, we got two guests on the dish with Vicious and
stage.
Delicious.
Many of our fans have not forgotten Brian Blade.
This is crazy. Last time we saw you, you got retired, Brian Blade. Now, what is it exactly that you want with Nick Stevens?
What are you doing here?
Look, Nick, I've been trying to get a hold of you this last 2 months. It's been just murder. But look, I'd really like to talk to you about a possibility of me coming back, getting my job back.
I can't believe it. I thought we were gonna have a normal dish segment with Nick Stevens, but we get to watch a man beg and gravel for his job. This truly is a fantastic Christmas.
Brian, the last time that we spoke, I told you, if you won, you had nothing to worry about. And I'm a man of my word. I also told you that if you lost, you were done. And Brian, you're fired.
Man, that's gotta be embarrassing. Brian Blade, it's not looking too great for you right now.
Look. Look, Nick, I got a wife, I got children, I got grandchildren, and every single one of them they need me to take care of them. And I'm just asking you, just please consider me coming back and working for you.
Nick, he's really tugging on those heartstrings, isn't he? He's got some hungry babies, Nick.
Brian, I'm a fair man, I'm a just man. It is the holiday season all, and I'm not a Grinch. Brian, as much as I want to tell you no, I should just tell you no right now. I'll consider it.
Thank you, Nick Stevens.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was a very eventful episode of The Dish with Vicious and Delicious. And Brian Blade, as much as we'd like to stick around, homeless people aren't really our bag, so you'll excuse us. We're going to dip out of here.
Well, that brings us to the conclusion of another segment of The Dish. Certainly more newsworthy than we had thought going in.
Hello, PWA fans. My name is Aaron Hurt, here to tell you all about how you can keep up with PWA online. Just search PWA Ohio on Facebook or on YouTube, or you check out PWAOhio.com for all of the latest information about upcoming events, the latest videos and highlights of past events, and interviews with your favorite PWA wrestlers. So make sure that you like and follow all of those pages. That's PWAOhio.com, PWA Ohio on Facebook, and PWA Ohio on YouTube. And follow along with all of us here from Premier Wrestling Alliance, and we hope to see you at the PWA Arena very soon. His opponent weighs in at 255 pounds. From Memphis, Tennessee, a former holder of the PWA Tag Team Championships and the very first PWA Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome the franchise player, Chris Cruet! Back with you here, fans. Ready for another big matchup. I would have several comments about what we saw on the dish. Unfortunately, we don't have time as this match gets started quite suddenly. We heard from franchise player Chris Cruet what he had to say about the possibility of having to face his son, who's already advanced. Big forearm, doesn't even budge the 400-pounder Bjorn. That one staggers him a little bit here. Oh! You see the difference between a lariat from the franchise player and the kind of strength and power possessed by Bjorn. But that's not going to stop Cruet in the slightest. Comes up with a handful of that beard. Something else we didn't talk about, we didn't hear from our tag team champions about, is our main event. Going to be teaming up with heavyweight champion Outlaw Tony James in a 3-on-2 handicap match against a couple of very angry hillbillies. Talking about John D. and Randy, who, of course, have Anita with them. One would expect. Before we get there, we've got to determine the second finalist for our match that we will bring to you next week that will determine a new number one contender for the United States Championship, held proudly at the moment by Tommy Forte. Bjorn might be able to take out both Cruets in one fell swoop, so to speak. He keeps things up here against the elder of the family, the franchise player. With those veteran instincts coming to the fore here. Use the rake of the eyes to disorient Bjorn. Get some extra leverage from that second turnbuckle and takes the big man down with that double axe handle. Again, back to the second turnbuckle. Big elbow. Right to the bridge of the nose. But not enough to keep this
Scandinavian monster. Down for the count of 3. They're just trading blows. I don't think Cruet's going to win a fist fight, but he's definitely going to give it his best shot. He took a good shot to the abdomen there. Might have knocked the wind out of him. And Bjorn goes to work with his opponent in a very compromising situation. All the referee can do is count. Choking away on the top rope. There have been trainees in the PWA that have literally walked out when they found out that they might have to face the likes of somebody like Bjorn. Oh, bulldog. Awkward landing. But got enough of it. Not quite. Way he drove Bjorn down could have done serious damage to his neck. High stakes in this match. A chance to become #1 contender to the PWA US Championship. Bjorn sends Cruet to the referee, senior referee Johnny Long, just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Cruet able to put a stop to Bjorn. Goes low. Gives Bjorn a taste of his own medicine. That bone just clubbers away. Oh, the referee. What's this? Is the referee calling for a disqualification?
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been informed by senior PWA official Johnny Long of his decision for this contest. Your winner by disqualification, Bjorn.
Ladies and gentlemen, LA Cordova, Gorgeous Morgan Taylor, Vicious and Delicious, your PWA Tag Team Champions are in action. Up next, so don't go anywhere.
That's right, fans. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be the PWA Tag Team Champions, Vicious and Delicious, teaming with the one and only Outlaw Tony James against those stinking hillbillies. They don't stand a chance against us. And there's no way, no how they're getting a shot at our titles.
Nope.
Ain't gonna happen.
Not happening.
PWA fans, Aaron Hurt here with you. If you like what you are seeing on YouTube, then don't miss the opportunity to see the action live and in person. The first Saturday of every month at the PWA Arena, 737 Slocum Avenue in Lancaster. Premier Wrestling Alliance is in action, plus select dates in towns near you. Check out PWAOhio.com for tickets for not just the arena events, but all events. Arena events start at $5. And that's PWAOhio.com for all of your ticket information. Hello, PWA fans. My name is Aaron Hurt, here to tell you all about how you can keep up with PWA online. Just search PWA Ohio on Facebook or on YouTube, or check out PWAOhio.com for all of the latest information about upcoming events, the latest videos and highlights of past events, and interviews with your favorite PWA wrestlers. So make sure that you like and follow all of those pages. That's PWAOhio.com, PWA Ohio on Facebook, and PWA Ohio on YouTube. And follow along with all of us here from Premier Wrestling Alliance, and we hope to see you at the PWA Arena very soon.
Fans, it is now time for our evening's main event. A one-fall contest with no time limit, a 3-on-2 handicap match. Introducing the members of team number 1. First, they are your PWA Tag Team Champions, Gorgeous Morgan Taylor, LA Cordova, Vicious and Delicious. And their partner at a weight of 213 pounds from Devils River, Texas, he is your PWA Heavyweight Champion, the Outlaw, Tony James. And their opponents, first at a weight of 265 pounds from wild and wonderful West Virginia, along with Anita, he is John D. Crazy Hillbilly. West Virginia, he is Randy, the Rowdy Hillbilly! Believe it or not, fans, we're already at our main event. Feels like the hour has flown by. We couldn't have picked a better way to kick off the year 2019 with a match of this caliber. Our tag team champions, the heavyweight champion on one side, Randy the Rowdy Hillbilly, John D. Anita out there to somewhat even the odds. She's going to have to be on her toes. Make sure that she's not caught up in some scheme hatched by the trio on the opposing side. And this is going to be a grudge match type atmosphere if we've ever seen it. On our last program, we saw just how serious John D can get. And we know he's ready to back up every single word he had to say. L.A. Cordova, I was about to compliment his bravery for starting this off, but shows what I know. As he immediately retreats to the safety of the ropes and his two partners over there. Oh, knife edge chop. Not wasting any time laying into L.A. Cordova is John D. Huge Beal. Takes one half of the tag team champions from one corner of the ring to the other. It might be 3-on-2, but Randy and John D have the strength, the righteous indignation, they have the animosity of a dozen men when it comes to their opponents here. You see Randy get all 301 pounds going into that corner. Absolutely nails L.A. Cordova and then snapped off a suplex. With ease, hoist the man up for the fireman's carry. Round and round they go. Where they stop, only Randy knows. Airplane spin action here in the PWA. And Randy just dumps him like a sack of feed down on the farm. But not letting Cordova get anywhere near his partners at least. Double arm chicken wing. What a devastating hold. That's one of the most painful submissions you could endure, and Tony knows just what kind of trouble his partner was in. Came in to make the save. Cordova went straight to the eyes of Randy. And an elbow down across the back of the neck. Reaches out to make the tag. Brings in the self-proclaimed gorgeous Morgan Taylor. We saw not much effect from those jabs. Randy levels Taylor with lariats not once but twice. A back elbow takes him down a third time. Takes him over to the corner. Makes the tag. It's been all about the Hillbillies from the opening bell of this contest, and these fans are loving it. Drives the point of the elbow right to the top of the head. Referee right there to see that it is not a choke. despite the claims of Tony James. Morgan Taylor's just getting embarrassed in here at the moment, trying to fight back. But gets dispatched into that corner post. Getting a little bit of what his daddy should have gave him. Maybe he wouldn't call himself the Massachusetts metrosexual. Got his bell rung by that headbutt, but has enough wherewithal to come down with that chin breaker. Again, enough to get Randy off balance. They fight back towards the neutral corner. Now they go back to where Tony James can come in. The man who beat Randy for the heavyweight championship in the latter stages of 2018. Randy's ultimate goal in the year to come is to get that belt back around his waist. But right now he just wants to dish out a little bit of payback to Tony James, although caught in an abdominal stretch. The pain written all over Randy's face. And some of the injuries he suffered last year make him extra susceptible to a maneuver of that kind. But we've seen Randy fight back from so much. Only a 1 count. As I was saying, he's far from done. Although smart strategy by the champion to make Randy kick out multiple times, exert that energy. Now just leaves it wide open for Cordova to come in and pick his shots. Oh, Cordova didn't see Taylor with his boot up in the corner. Instead, just chokes away on the ropes. Now leaves it to Tony James. And we've got a 3-on-1 scenario over here with the referee otherwise engaged. Not able to get control of this situation. No way one referee could contain these 5 men. I would certainly venture to guess. Some teamwork there from the tag team champions. Gets a very long 2 count on Randy. Cordova going back to the choke, but breaks before the count of 5. As this match has progressed, this trio has done a great job of keeping Randy from getting back towards his corner and his partner. Oh, just wrenches away on the neck. Look at this. Nothing subtle about what Tony James is trying to do to Randy. He's not here to wrestle the man. He's not here to win a match. He's here to hurt somebody. A drop toe hold. Keeps the leg grapevine. Crowd trying to help Randy rally, get back into this fight here. He makes his way back to his feet, but he might have done as much damage to himself as he did to his opponent with that headbutt. Corey Taylor feebly attempting to drag Randy.
John D knocked off the apron, not able to help his partner, but Randy still kicks out. We're well into this match, fans. This has been an excellent main event. Don't forget about the finals of our tournament to declare a number one contender for the U.S. Championship. We'll bring to you next week. Bjorn faces off with Real Deal Kevin Cruet. But we're far from done with things here on this episode. Perhaps got a little ambitious there, did Cordova. Tried to slam the big 300-pounder. Couldn't get him off his feet, but you see how easily Randy hoists him up with that bear hug. Absolutely nowhere for Cordova to go from this position. Rakes the eyes. Does enough to break the grip. Side headlock takeover. Again, taking shortcuts anywhere he can. Randy turns this into a pinning combination, but too close to the ropes. Randy tries to crawl back to the corner, but gets cut off. After a fast start, we've seen our trio of champions, a fast start for the Hillbillies, I should say. We've seen our trio of champions take firm control of this match. Reversal off the Irish whip. Oh, big clothesline. I think both men connected there. I think they both had the same idea. Both men down and both out of reach. The relief of a tag to one of their partners. Tony reaching out, desperately trying to latch onto the ankle of Randy, but to no avail. Able to bring in John D. Morgan comes in on the other side. Oh, referee Johnny Long avoided disaster. We saw him, unfortunately, become a part of the action in an earlier contest. Big senton splash from John D. Oh, reversal. Taylor with the boot. Back to those jabs, a little bit more snap on him this time. Looking for the backslide. Oh, looking for the Morgan, with a gorgeous driver, I should say. Oh, but a huge suplex from John D. Referee there to count. 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, John D. Crazy Hillbilly and Randy the Rowdy Hillbilly. What a victory for Randy and John D. It certainly wasn't easy, but they got the job done in the end. The victory over the combined forces of the tag team champions and the heavyweight champion. A little bit of payback, a little bit of redemption in the process, but they got a lot more in store for the likes of those three in the year 2019. Thank you for joining us, fans. Come back next week to see who becomes the #1 contender for the PWA United States Championship.